Very popular. 9,000 orders have been placed this month of our Old Glory Dwarf Butterfly Bush live plant. 2024 is the year of the Buddleia, which is the official name.
It sounds like an exotic performer.
Buddleia.
Yes.
Is that two names or one, like Madonna? But a butterfly, it's called a butterfly bush because they attract butterflies. Not only are they gorgeous,
yes,
but imagine walking up to your home or sitting inside and looking outside and seeing all of these beautiful butterflies just floating around. We talked about being a grandmother and having your grandchildren come over. How about having a magical garden for your grandchildren and children to, or for you to enjoy?
And they can also learn about the butterflies, because butterflies will come to the Buddleias that you've never seen before. You'll want to get like a birder book, except it's a butterfly book.
Oh, that's a
so
good
you can
idea.
identify things. I'm showing the individual colors here, but what I've got here, all three colors in one pot. 3 different butterfly bushes in the same pot. This is a manageable situation. Only 3.5 to 4 feet tall and that wide. So it's just a nice, tidy event. And
oh wow, is that how it comes?
yes.
Look at this. It's already, all of the pre-growing has been done for you.
We've got a nice big plant that I'm already sending out to you. So this is a half-gallon size pot. 3 different butterfly bushes in it, the 3 different colors. This is one of our flowering shrubs that blooms all summer long, that is this nice manageable size. The other one is Little Lime Punch, which has sold out. If you want a modest size shrub that's gonna bloom all summer, this is it. And by the way, this is the most limited item in this show.
And that's it. If you want something that blooms all year long. I mean, these are the tips that I love getting from our experts like Phillip. I don't know gardening very well. Sometimes I might get a tip or two and then I'll forget about, like, this one will only grow this high, so you put it in the front. And then the next one, you want that linear look, but then that one's gonna bloom at a different time, so you wanna make sure that you have something blooming all the time.
Yes.
Don't worry about it. This one will bloom the whole entire summer.
Yes, indeed.
But it's the only one left, and it is the most limited in this show. And you're getting all 3 colors in one.
All 3 colors, and each of the blooms 8 to 10 inches long. They smell like vanilla, and I'm going to go through the colors because we've got Dark Dynasty, which is the deep purple one on here. It's a glowing purple because it's got some blue down in it. The other old-fashioned purples just look like black. They just didn't show up. This one absolutely glows. Then we've got this cranberry colored one, which looks like Bohemian glass to me, which I collect. And that's that beautiful, rich cranberry color. And then the illuminator in the collection is Buzz Ivory. This is the white one that lights everything up. You don't have to mix these colors together. All 3 are growing in the same pot. That means that they're crossing stems, so it looks like a flower arrangement rather than, okay, one side is white and one side is pink and the other side is the purple color. These are all mixed together. You can't do this unless you start with small plants in the same pot, so that they fully integrate from an early age.
So how long has this already been growing, the 3 together?
That's a year.
See, we don't have to do the work.
Yes.
You don't have to wait that year. And how big will this one get once we plant this in the ground? When does it start blooming and how long?
Well, you see, this has already got some buds on it. But what they do is that once it warms up outside, say it's been in the ground for a couple of years, once it's warmed up, it just starts blooming, and it blooms all the way until frost. Yours is going to bloom like crazy this year, and it will achieve close to its mature size this year. Because what I'm showing here, our big show and tell here, is not even quite the full size yet.
Wow.
But all of the beautiful colors here. And if you think, oh, but you know, I hate to spray things, I hate to prune things, I've got a lot of deer, no problem. You don't have to spray this. It doesn't get diseases. The deer will not eat this.
They don't like it?
It's drought tolerant.
Oh, I need these immediately. Okay.
I call this the daylily of flowering shrubs because it is, if you can grow a daylily, and my grandmother gave me one for my first one because she didn't want me to fail.
Yes.
This can be your flowering shrub where you will not fail. This is the easiest of all, and it looks like you know what you're doing because it's like, how in the world did you get all those colors on one shrub? I said, well, I just made a good choice.
Well, 250 of you now or less if you get multiples, are going to be able to have these beautiful color. Oh, 200 now. About a minute ago, it was 250. So this is going quickly. Like you mentioned, it is our most limited in the show.
It is,
and this is your only chance now to be able to get something that will bloom the entire time.
Correct, and this is my final inventory on this.
Right.
And I love the butterfly
and it's
bushes.
February, what, 26th?
It's coming home.
I know.
Coming
Well,
home.
if you're new to the gardening world, if you're new to QVC, you're probably thinking like I was, wait, this is February. I can't even start thinking about this yet. Well, you kind of have to, because we do it early. We get you excited. We send this to you when it is time to plant in your area, so you don't have to think about it. You don't have to go to a store and pick these 3 beautiful colors to go together and figure out how they work together. Phillip already did the work for you, and it's already been growing for an entire year. So where should we plant these? The whiskey barrel is a great place to start.
I'm going to come around in front, if I may, because I just want to show you how it is and get it away from everything. Let me isolate it. It's in a whiskey barrel.
Yes, I love it.
The whiskey barrel, by the way, is perfect size for this. So they're great on a they're great on a deck area, which is fabulous. They're also great in the ground, and people have been buying them as pairs and as multiples. What I did for my big gardens that I designed in Connecticut is that I plant these about 10 feet apart in the flower borders, and all manner of annuals and perennials in between. And let me just do a little designing here, because we've got Creeping Jenny, as you know.
It's coming up. It's my favorite.
Now,
look at this.
That's your favorite. But underplant it with the Creeping Jenny, even if it's in the container, because this golden cascade will be coming over the side of the pot.
It's like a highlighter.
It absolutely, yes, you named it. And it's a replacement for the mulch. Wouldn't you rather see this than mulch? But this comes back every year.
Yeah, you don't have to keep buying it.
You have to replace the mulch.
Yes, the ground cover to me is the most brilliant thing. But don't think about the Creeping Jenny is coming up in just a little bit. If you can't tell, I'm very excited about it, because I was very successful this past year with it. I put it in all of the pots as you walk, the urns, as you walk up to our home. It looked like Phillip came and did the gardening for me.
Thank you.
It looks so professional, so beautiful, so magical how it drips over on the side. And then think about all the butterflies that you will be attracting, which makes it that much more magical.
And
now
these
150 orders placed.
These are great cut
100
flowers.
left.
These are great cut flowers. You can cut these. If you've got hydrangea arrangements, this is a spiky flower you add to your arrangements. You're always looking to, okay, we got the rounded ones, we got the daisy ones, we need the spiky ones. Great cut flowers. This is perennial, comes back every year, and as a perennial, it's guaranteed for an entire year. And I'm sending you out a big pot with all 3 different colors in the same pot. You'll get big results this year.
Now we get this out of the pot, we put it either into the whiskey barrel with some soil that we get at,
That's correct.
like
just pick up a bag of soil. Right.
And then how far up should we put the soil?
Never plant any of your plants any deeper than they are in the pot. In other words, don't bury them. They won't appreciate it.
And what about sun?
Full sun.
Full sun.
Yes.
Okay. We love it. We have the guarantee.
Yes.
200 orders were placed. You're going to get the grow guide, and you have your guarantee. There's 95 left. If you want something that is going to bloom all summer long, this is your last chance. Maybe this is the first one you're going to try with us here at QVC. I think it would be a great one. M95001 is your item number. Here is how we started the show. 200 orders.